Hi everyone. I'm at the beach with my friend Eric, and I've decided to ask him for some life advice. So Eric, what is the best advice you would give to the young people of today's society?
Thank you, Nicole. It's such an honor for me to be interviewed on such an important subject. Today, we are faced with many challenges. Russia, led by criminal dictator Vladimir Putin, is killing our allies. China is asserting itself in a dangerous way. And extremist, fundamentalist Muslims are killing and enslaving innocent people all over the world. First, let's not forget that we Americans live in a very privileged country. We are relatively safe, and our economy is the best in the world in this time of crisis. Now, let's take a detour through history. What were the two main philosophies that led the world until today? Well, first, of course, it's religion that ruled the earth for more than 10,000 years. And for a little bit more than 200 years only, democracy. And democracy is the vector of all hopes. I will talk mostly about the Christian religion which I know. Religion is a philosophy frozen in time. The good words came from God or His Son, Jesus, 2,000 years ago or a few thousand years ago, and must not be changed. Unfortunately for religion, science has debunked about everything that's in the Bible and have proven false almost everything that's in the Bible. Let me give you a couple of examples. As recently as 2014, in Kentucky, a pastor famous for handling poisonous snakes during Mass was bitten by rattlesnake, and he refused medical treatment because, according to the Gospel of Matthew, you will not die of poison if you pray to God. But and then he died, of course. And what's interesting is his father, who was also handling rattlesnake and dangerous snake during Mass, died exactly in the same fashion. He got bitten, he refused medical treatment in order to follow the Bible by the book, and he died also of poisonous bite. It is amazing. Another example very well known is Noah's Ark. There is no way in such a small boat that all creature living on earth would fit in this boat. Even on the biggest atomic American carrier in the world, all the species, including insects and birds, will not fit, even if only two of each. People will say, oh, but birds and insects can fly. No, they cannot fly for 40 days or 7 days non-stop. It's a nice fairy tale. Religion is interesting because on one hand, the Bible is a nice fairy tale and a little bit of a historical novel because there are some characters that existed, but their life became a fairy tale. So you would think I'm a little bit negative on religion because science has debunked everything in the Bible. But on the other hand, there are a couple of very interesting things in the Bible. Not in the Bible, I'm sorry, in religion. So I believe that in religion, and there are two things that are extremely useful. For example, when you go to a church, you kneel and you talk to God and you pray that He will help you. And you pray to somebody, God, extremely kind in that case. And I call that meditation. You will be fulfilled with peace. It will give you peace of mind. You will feel better. So that's a good thing, very good thing. For many people, religion is their only hope. The second advantage of religion is confession. Yes, when you talk to a priest and he listens, the priest listens to you and it makes you feel better. And then he advises you. So basically, you got a free psychoanalysis with a lot of kindness, maybe not a lot of science and knowledge, but it is good. Well, I'm on a roll on religion, so let me add two more points. And one is the social interaction and the social gathering. At Mass, you meet 20, 30, 50, 100 people and you talk to them after. Most church organize events where you can meet and interact. Interacting with other people is the most efficient way of living a good, happy life. And then let's bring a fourth very important advantage of religion. It is faith. Religion says that faith can move mountains. And it is actually true. Faith can help achieve gigantic accomplishment. But it can be faith in other philosophies that can help us achieve gigantic accomplishment. For example, democracy. Let's now go and explain the wonders of our democracy. A little bit more than 200 years ago, in 1776, our founding father in the future United States of America crafted the very first rules and philosophy of democracy. I have an absolute love for democracy because it evolves. Let me give you a few striking examples. In our first democracy, women didn't have the right to vote, and African American or black men didn't have the right to vote. But today, in 2016, we all have the right to vote. What happened in between? What happened is that people like you and me fought hard through laws and protests to make this incredible thing happen, which is absolute democracy. Democracy is the government of the people by the people. We must always strive for a true democracy. You can change your life, the life of your children, the life of the children of your children, by working inside this wonderful philosophy that is called democracy. Democracy is a philosophy and a government system at the same time. Democracy is not frozen in time. It evolves and adds more democracy to the philosophy, more and more steps towards empowering more and more people. We are in 2016, and who do you think made a marriage between two gay people the law of the land in many states? And it will continue and extend to all states. It's you, the people, you and me, because democracy is an extremely positive thing that allows more and more people to be included. Now, let's go into different subjects that are a little bit more tuned towards your everyday life. And for example, one of the greatest achievements of democracy versus religion is education. You have access to more and more education. It's not perfect. You have to pay too much. But nonetheless, education is crucial. Education is a vague word, but you must be burning for the desire of learning. I created a virtual school, and it's called Benjamin Franklin School of Constant Learning, because he taught himself. So, no matter what, learn and learn more and be more educated. It is going to be the most important thing of your life. Everything can varies in your life. Your relationship, your way of making a living, but learning must be a pillar and an anchor of your life. And then something else, which doesn't seem as important, but it is. Try to always have activity, physical activity with you, sports. Because when you do sport, you're focusing on something, and it's like meditation. You will forget all the problem that you have in your life. You will just be happier. That is the second pillar of your life. The third pillar of your life should be interaction with other people. It is absolutely necessary. It is crucial. And you have to have very close, friendly relationship and interaction with your close friend and family. But you also, through community center, doing things together, should have good relation, friendship with other people. That is what will feed your soul. However, never forget that there are profoundly disgusting, mean, criminal people, and be very careful. For example, 20% of Donald Trump supporters said in a poll that we should not have given their freedom to the slave, yes, the African American slave that Abraham Lincoln freed, should not have been given their freedom. And that's really beyond disgusting. And you can see the news, people, men beating their wife, killing other people. So yes, select, enjoy, share with your friend, be even closer with your family. That is your third pillar for a happy life. But of course, what is under and above these pillars, what is going to guide your life? Of course, it is democracy. It is the absolute essential way to assess and address the world around you. Each time there is an event in the world, or in your neighborhood, or in your family, or among your friends, examine it through the eyes of democracy, and you will see what to do. You will know what to do. You can see behind me a lot of people doing sport, slackline and rings. It's south of the Santa Monica Pier. And if you are interested in some more articles about democracy, my website is fordemocracy.com. And I would like to thank Nicole McIntyre and hope you enjoyed it.